All right, we are live, brother.
Khan. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahweh
Yahushai,
Shai,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Rakakwadash.
Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who have ruled well and taught us this truth through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. And salutations to the hopeful elect brothers out there pushing the same truth across the four corners of the globe as we see this place imploding upon itself in the new age of Yasharala about to arise when the Lord comes and he cracks those clouds and the missiles destroy this place called America. All right. Going into this lesson, you shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. So, I'm gonna get that scripture in the book of Matthew. Uh, uh, this is Matthew chapter 24, verse.
You start at 13.
Okay, come. Verse 13 it says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold."
That's 12, but it's all good.
It's like my bad.
No, it's cool. Yeah. Because that's actually the key, because when all hell breaks loose, all right, which that's fast approaching, all right, these people, hey, their love is going to be out the window, okay? So they're going to be looking to point the finger, all right? To say, this is the problem. This is why all these things are happening. And they're going to point to us. Like, we're the bad guys, Hey, even what was that, in one of the later Mission Impossible movies, right? The quote unquote, like terrorist group that they were fighting against, they were called what? The Apostles. I forgot which one that was, but I know it was one of the latter Mission Impossibles. Okay? And you see Esau, he's already programming, the people to hate, I guess you could say, for, I'm using this loosely, religious people, man. Okay? You see? And we're the ones that go the hardest. All right? Yeah, they're going to persecute all Israelites, but they're really coming for the real men of the Lord, all right? In particular, the men of Great Millstone. Because look, IUIC, they're watered down PC Israelites, all right? That's what it is. ISUPK, the same thing to Sakari. They're watered down Israelites, all right? Hey, the real prophets, all right, are amongst, all right, GMS, starting with the apostles on down, and those that teach, likewise, the likewise doctrine, all right? But keep reading, Ark.
Back in verse 13 it says, "But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved."
Yes. So look, we're gonna have to deal with persecutions in this thing, all right? That's one of the things that we have to endure, and it's coming. Esau has us under, a top hate group right now. Okay, even though we haven't done anything wrong, wrong, we haven't physically done anything to anybody, but we're, up there. We're in the same category as the KKK members. You got to really think about that. They have us, lumped in, with these individuals, and those people, they murder, sell, drugs, all right, terrorize people. You know what I'm saying? We haven't done a thing. All we do is just go out there and preach the word, what the scriptures say. Hey, because the scriptures say, what? Wait upon me. That's what we do. All we do is just preach this word and just go about our business. Hey, we go to work, handle business at the house, and that's it. But now we're an issue. And the reason why is because it's a spiritual thing. This word is changing the people's minds, basically. And Esau sees that as a threat, which really it is to his kingdom. But it's a spiritual thing. But technically, we're not doing anything physical, all right? But hey, this guy, he has to lump us in with all these things so then he can have justification in his actions.
Right. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 22. It says, "And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end," going back to that same scripture, "shall be saved." So we have to endure all these afflictions, man. You have to endure all the madness of these people, all right? Because for one, it's not only that you're fighting yourself, you're also fighting them, man. These are like the demons that couldn't get through to you, made manifest to test you outside in the physical world, man. All right? which we have these scriptures to help us fight against that, man. You know, which sometimes, you know, you might have to say something, and the majority of the time you do have to keep silent and just let people think. Basically, you have to learn how to win an argument without winning it. Basically, letting the Lord, you know, stand and be your lawyer at times, because sometimes you can't even say shit. That's why even Yahweh Shai, when he got delivered up, you know, it says it even talks about in the prophecies in the book of Psalms how he was as a sheep led to the slaughter.
Yeah.
He was dumb, you know, meaning he didn't speak, you know. When Pilate was asking him a few questions, he just stood there.
Yeah.
And then when he did answer anything, thou sayest. And then he just had his mind focused on what he had to do, man. You know, that's what we gotta understand. We don't control the outcome of anything. We only have a certain role that we can play, and that's that we're going to be hated if we are truly men of the Lord.
Yeah, because we go against this present evil world. Okay, so that's why Esau's gonna hate us, the heathens, 2/3 of our own people, because really they're all in agreement with this society. Okay, they forward it in some way, form, or fashion. You know, and that's that. There is no other way around it. Look, if you really hate this place, because you'll have some of our people that disagree with things, and they, you know, they want quote unquote change, but they still want to be attached to this system. You know, they don't really want to sever themselves from this place. But see, the elect, they have the mindset of Yahweh Shai, okay, and what did Yahweh Shai said? I'm from above, you're from beneath. We're thinking past this place, okay? We're looking for something far away better, all right? And you see, these people aren't. You know, they're low level, they're base, okay? They want to continue in their folly still, because that's what Esau allows these people to do, okay? Because this place is called what? The land of the free? But they don't really explain what that means. That people think and assume that it means, oh, you're free to do X, Y, Z. You know, you don't have, you know, you're not in slavery. You know, you can practice whatever religion you want. All right, which that part is correct, because they allow you to, you know, you could be into Satanism, Buddhism, right? Islam, Christianity. Yeah, they'll allow you to do that. You know. But you know, but all these things go against the Lord. At the end of the day, you're free to do, you know, wickedness. Because look, even the Arab countries, even though they still go off, but they have somewhat of a moral code to them.
They don't like whores and homosexuals, man.
Yep. You know, and it's funny because I just saw an interview. They had somebody trying to attack these Muslims. All right, there's a Muslim guy, and they're doing like some type of interview or whatever. And he was saying, they were saying that, like, how are you going to say that you treat your women better? And pretty much he was just going into like, look, we don't allow our women to basically abuse themselves. All right, by giving them what? Liberty. Because all a woman does is, you know, look at what the American woman has done with her liberty. That's all I'm going to say. All of them have OnlyFans. They get rotted out. All right, left and right. They spend money. They're in debt. Like the one chick that I sent you that one video with that chick. How she's like, what was it, 80,000 in debt. She doesn't know what the hell she's doing.
Oh yeah, she was still
proud,
wicked as hell, doing tutorials and TikToks. Like basically, she was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep on going."
Yeah, so that's why, you know, that's what he was saying. Like, no, we make sure our women are taken care of, and they hate that. You know, this Western world. But at the same time, all these other nations, they're still going off though. You know, but is there any more to that? Because I had something.
Oh, can I grab this?
Yeah. And then I got that Matthew 5.
Okay. Yeah, this is 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 12. Yeah, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai shall suffer persecution. All right, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and men deceive. So you know, you have people that call themselves Israelites doing this, you know, and then they're basically living the life of these other people, which is to come against anything that's telling them righteousness, any type of correction. All right, and this world does that it's really effeminate as hell, because here it is, somebody telling you something that's right, and the first thing you want to, well, nigga, that's why your shoes busted. Like, what? What does that have to do with anything, man? But it just goes to show you the heart of these people has been made fat according to this world, man. You know, and they're basically like officers of this world when it comes to policing you. You know, because like the brother was saying, you don't have freedom in this country. You have free doom. The same that what was a crime in one country, and which is a crime against life itself, a crime against the Lord, you know, over here, you're free to do it.
Yep.
And these people are so stupid because the Lord's still gonna jack you up for it, so you're never free from that.
Yep, but you know, this place, you know, instead of getting, I'll say this, instead of getting that instant judgment, so to speak, right, when you get caught, you know, the Lord, in a sense, delays the judgment. You know what I mean? So that's why they believe they're free. You know, because if you're a Mo, you know, in this place, you don't get stoned, you know, immediately. They actually, hey, I'll turn you into a manager, bro. I'll help you start a whole business if you're a Mo in this place.
And what's so bad about it, the spirits on those people end up ruining those companies.
Yeah, all the time, bro. That's why everything's falling apart, bro. Moism and feminism. You know, but hey, that's a whole nother lesson within itself. But point being, though, is, but eventually that judgment comes, right? Hey, the Lord plagues them with some type of disease, cancer, you know, all sorts of relationship issues. They're all messed up. Good. You know? Hey, the judgment always comes at some point. You're just living on borrowed time. That's it. But I'm gonna get this Matthew chapter 5, verse 1. It says here, and seeing the multitudes, he, meaning Yahushai, went up into a mountain, and when he was set, his disciples came unto him, and he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see the Most High. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of the Most High. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely. Which that's a huge thing, because Esau is going to come down, all right, with this great wrath, and he's going to say, you know, a lot of false, you know, statements. You know, he's going to mislead the people, you know, in making us seem like we're the bad guys. Mm-hmm. Hey, they got all this this AI technology, right? You know, what do they call it? Deep fake, if I'm not mistaken. All right, where they can, they'll use your voice, and everyone's seen it, you know, where they'll take a celebrity's voice, and they'll, you know, make them say whatever, right? They're gonna do the same thing with us, all right? And they can make, you know, damn movies basically without actually having people there. That's what Hollywood. It's funny because that's what a lot of these people in Hollywood are getting mad about, because they don't even need the extras anymore, you know. You know, they're just you know, that's just, you know, just something random. But what I'm trying to say is, they can literally create scenarios without you even being there, and they make it look real. They show you that in what's that, Total Recall with Arnold, you know. They made a whole they basically made a whole scenario that was a complete lie, man. And they put it on, you know, the news and the television and all that, and the people believed it, the commoners. You see, and that's what Esau's going to do to us. You know, this guy's going to play real dirty, and it is what it is. Cool, do it. And it says, and ye shall all, Salakia, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my name's sake. It says, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. And as the scriptures say, there's nothing new under the sun. Okay, so if they persecuted the prophets of old, they're going to persecute the prophets again. All right, you know. So this is why we're seeing, you know, GMS as a hate group right now. All right, they're going to come after us. So be it. You know, it is what it is. The scriptures all scriptures have to be fulfilled, correct? What does it say? That how some of us are going to be basically, you know, prisoned, you know,
Yeah.
for those 10 days.
He should
Which-
throw some of you in prison, yeah.
Yeah. So he in order to be in prison, there has to be a reason. So Esau, he's going to come down with that wrath, and he's going to be coming up with some BS, man. All right? And it is what it is. Do you got a scripture by any chance?
Yeah, it's a little bit more to this Matthew 10.
Okay, come on.
And it says, and you shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that
Call it out
endureth,
again real quick.
Matthew 10:22, it says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved.
Mhm.
But when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. But verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. So as we see this happening, you know, that's how we know that the persecution has come, because we the prophets will say it's only really a few prophecies left, because Esau's been trying to come with this persecution, but he, just like with the RFID and the in this World War III, you know, it's pretty much gonna all kind of come at once, because he's been bringing out little what's the word I'm looking for? I'll say little trial runs of these things, but it'll always go sour. So he's been bigging it up to this point where the Israelites did it. He's gonna do it like that's the reason why he's been even he even tried to mate the Muslim world with the Israelite thing, man. You know, because people hate that, but it's gonna come a time where, you know, he's just gonna say fuck it. He's gonna bring out these devices of austerity measure and having police streets, all right, as well as this chaos, and then he's gonna all focus it on us.
Yeah, you know, he's because right now what's really damaging him is this internet. Okay. You know, the with the quote unquote freedom of speech. So when he cuts this internet off, that's gonna help him justify his actions. Now the only, you know, news source that's out there is, you know, ABC, Fox News, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth, and they can put whatever they want out there, and no one can question it now. You know, because everything else is what misinformation, and misinformation now equals terrorism. Okay, and terrorism is you know, against the state of America. So in their minds, you know, hey, we can't have that here. All right, you see, and these people, they're gonna be willing to point the finger at us and agree with Esau because their standard of living is gonna drop, you know, tremendously. You know, they're gonna be at most getting food rations. You know, there's gonna be chaos all over the streets, so they're not gonna really care about what Esau says. Yeah, he's the problem. All right, hey, just give me some bread, give me some water. They're going to be willing to accept what this guy says. You see?
Simple believeth every word, man.
Yep. Hey, and the gift destroyeth the heart.
Yep.
That's their daddy. You got to remember that. These Edomites are the 2/3 daddy, man, and pretty much the rest of the world too. That's their daddy. So they're not going to buck up, you know, against their, you know, owner. They're not going to bite the hand that's going to feed them. You know what I'm saying? Right now they are, because you know, we're in this society that the tree is still green,
and they have the ability to, because really,
yep.
Esau's doing that. Esau's bringing out the mudslinging and the propaganda. You know, that's just like I really believe the dude who doused himself with the gasoline and lit himself on fire, that he was a ritual. All right, like meaning that basically they're about to end this whole political phase of having a president. You know, and both these two guys are on the same team. That's the only reason why they got exposed. You know, because we've been saying all this stuff for years. Why is it being brought out now? Is because he is about to bring a new system, man. And it's basically, it's gonna be exactly what the brother said. It's gonna be, well, you need us. Fuck you. If you're not against these people or against this, then we're not gonna help you. If anything, we might kill you.
Yeah.
But verse 24, it says, the disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. It is enough.
And that's a heavy statement, because look, Yahushua went through persecution. He had his trials and tribulations, and so shall we. All right, we're not above our master. look, we're gonna go through the same thing, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Or similar things, you know?
What did it say? They love not their lives until the end.
Unto death, right? Yeah.
And it don't mean like you just always in a pitiful case and you down on shit. It's just a simple fact. In this society, you're not gonna be happy because the things that are well pleasing unto you are well pleasing unto the Lord, which are not pleasing unto this world. They're displeasing, man. All right. So you're gonna suffer for that. That's why it says all that shall live godly in Yahweh Shah HaMashiach shall suffer persecution, man. All right, because you want to do this, and then sometimes your flesh is against it, which is the only wicked thing really about us. All right, is that we give into this flesh, and oftentimes because we're in it. But the fact that you have a spirit that is like Yahweh Shai, which is greater as He that is in you than He is in the world, people are gonna come against you for it, man. This nigga fucking goody two shoes. Like, here it is, you just trying to live a basic life according to the Lord and honor the Most High, and then you got somebody that just don't like your ass, man. And sometimes they might pick up on it before you do or say anything, because their spirits are really bothered by you. They're wicked. But this is verse 25. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master, and the servant as his Lord. If they call the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they call them of his household? Now, in this world, you kind of have to play dumb, and still be peaceable with these people, all right? But in the back of your mind, I already know what this guy is on. I already know what this bitch is on. They just trying to find a way to get me hemmed up or trap me up in my words and say I did this. The reason, when I had said earlier, man, in this lesson, sometimes you can't even say shit to these people. Sometimes, you be cool, and then if I was talking to you, oh, my bad, I didn't even know. You got to play dumb. Oh, you give them the head nod and just keep it moving, man. Just so you can have peace at the end of the day.
Yeah, but it's best not to even really say too much. So these people can't figure you out, really, Because they're like the wicked scribes and Pharisees. They're going to use, how they try to use Yahweh Shai's word to trap them up? They're going to try to do the same thing to you, What does Esau say when he arrests you? Hey, we will use any and every word against you, roughly paraphrasing.
Using the court of law.
Yeah, in the court of law. And that's how these people are, Hey, they'll use what you say so they can, bring you to HR. Let's say if you got a job, right, where these people can, rate you, so to speak, right? They'll say, oh, well, he did this or he said that, in their complaint.
Illegal.
It's wickedness, man. But point being though, these people have the power to do it now, though, and without proving anything.
Hey,
That's the most wicked part about this nowadays. Like, they can literally say stuff that you didn't even do.
Allegation.
Yeah, and they're actually, in the right until you're proven innocent. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. That's wicked as all hell. But what does this system say? Oh, you're innocent until proven guilty, but it's the other way around. You're guilty until you're proven innocent, man. This is why Esau's got to go, bro. This guy's got to go because his whole system is just demonic, man. And we're getting into a point where, bro, the person who's doing wrong doesn't even get in trouble for it. I was just listening to stuff on the radio, with just how these people are stealing things and all that. And it's just crazy how an individual, let's just say like a security guard, can get thrown in jail because he's trying to do his job. But the person that's actually doing the stealing doesn't even get caught up. Nothing happens to them. Actually, now they're getting rewarded, because you hurt them. They had a bruised knee.
That's just so fucking stupid, man.
And then now they have emotional distress. So now they got granted $20,000. Like, literally, this is what's going on in the world. But this is how you know we're at the end, because the wickedness is at an all-time high, and the Lord's not going to allow this to stand for much longer.
And that's really all they use certain protests for, was to bring in dysfunction in society. It wasn't to actually aid Jake at all, but it was really just to let criminals run loose, And Esau, he sees it first because he deems anything that's not him as a criminal. But it was right. It was never for a justice system for Jake, because Jake's never gonna get a right. What's the word? a fair shake on the side, man. You're never gonna get anyone to come and help you, man, because it's supposed to be how about Shmi Awashai. But all that aside, they use that as a cloak, basically to bring in disorder, man. Because this devil is always with a plan, and it's not in the interest of the people, especially for Jake, man. All right, he wants to get police off the streets, and he wants chaos to happen and put military in the streets, man. All right, and all that's gonna come down when we get off the streets, man, sooner or later. And that's when the persecution is really gonna start, man. That's when we're gonna be really more so hidden. All right, just like it talks about those prophets that were you know, they were in the caves. You know, there's a lot of times the prophets went into hiding, man, and that's gonna happen again. All right, but that account I believe was in the Book of Kings, man. You know that when the prophets were hiding in the caves, or when who was it, Elijah? He was like, behold, Lord, they have slain all thy prophets, man. All right, but the Lord said that there has been 7,000. You know, really a completion of men that I have set aside that have not laid their knee down to Baal, man. They're out there, trust me. All right. So all that to be said is that Esau, he's gonna explain it right here. Verse 26, Matthew 10 and 26. Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. So the Most High is he's gonna protect us in those times, but he's letting you know it's gonna come, man. You know, that guy that he didn't know you was an Israelite. He didn't know nothing about the videos about you out there teaching, but now they got your face plastered everywhere, just like that Spider-Man Homecoming, man. All right, Far From Home, whatever it was called. You know, Long Way From Home. His face got plastered. Everybody just thought that he was a terrorist, man. All right. Well, those were allegories about really the prophets, man. If they're gonna make us look like something that we are not, shit, you could have some people that might step in and say in an interview, that's bullshit. They didn't do this, but then for the most part, you know, that's not gonna get looked at. Just like the videos of us bringing out edification aren't gonna get looked at. That's why he's been trying to take down the edifying videos, and he'll just mainly have up all the propaganda, or even the ones that he took down in the past that you know, where it was like, you know, it could have been racy, or you know, so-called not PC subjects, and he'll splice it up. And he'll put those parts out there, and that's all people will see. Like, oh my God, why are these people? How could America allow this?
Yeah, they did that to the San Francisco camp, like years back. They had it on World Star. Somebody was I don't know if it was all the same guy that was recording, you know, throughout, like, you know, different camp sessions, but I just remember that some guy basically did a whole compilation on the San Francisco camp. And it was on World Star, bro. They got like millions of views. Literally millions of views. And it was like the, you know, the for lack of words, the worst of the worst of, you know what I'm saying, of the brothers, you know what I mean? You know, but like how you said, they're not going to bring out, you know, when the brothers are calm, bringing out, you know, straight facts, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know, hey, we expect these things. All right. You got more today? Because if not, I can end it out with this if you want. It's actually real good. Baruch 4.
I'm going to read down to verse 28, and then I'm going to be done. This is Matthew 10 and 27. What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light. And what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops. That's why we're making this known, man. You know, especially for people who are newly coming in this, or you need to be refreshed. Yeah, I'm an Israelite. People don't understand what that is. We're exiled Israelites trying to make it back. So with that, it's going to be a rocky road, man. That's you know, it says in the book of 2nd Esdras, it will be as it was high water on the, what is it, on the left hand and fire on the right, man. All right, that's the path that we're walking, and in danger of your overthrow with these people is a part of that walk. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So we understand that this gospel is committed unto us, and we're supposed to want to do it willingly, man. All right. We understand that we're gonna suffer these things, but it's better to suffer this than to suffer for the manifold plagues of wickedness that are about to come on these people, man.
Oh, excuse me. We're gonna end it off with this Baruch 4. I'm gonna get a few verses from here. This is Baruch 4. I'm gonna start at 21. Be of good cheer, O my children. So like, be of good cheer, O my children. Cry unto the Lord, and he will deliver you from the power and the hand of the enemies. For my hope is in the everlasting, that he will save you, and joys come unto me from the Holy One, because of the mercy which shall soon come unto you from the everlasting, our Savior. For I sent you out with mourning and weeping, but the Most High will give you to me again with joy and gladness forever. Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come unto you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High Yahweh, for thy enemies hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shall tread upon his neck. You see, this is what's coming. You got to suffer these persecutions. All right, you got to suffer patiently. You know, you just got to deal with it. But eventually, the Lord is going to give us the big W, man. All right, and it says, "My delicate ones have gone rough ways, and were taken away as a flock of the enemies. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Lord Yahweh, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so be returned, seek him 10 times more. For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation." And see, that's what's coming. All right? That salvation. The same power that put us in this predicament is the same power that's going to get us out of here.
That's right.
You know? And I think you mentioned, Yahweh Shai, he was talking to Pontius Pilate, and basically he said something. I forgot the exact quote of what Yahweh Shai said, but he said something under the lines of, "Look, you can only do what the Father has commanded you to do. You've only been given so much power." I know I'm butchering it.
Yeah.
You can't go past that marker.
Right, he said, "Don't you know I have the power to free these? And you can do nothing except the Father from heaven have given you that authority." Man.
Yep. And you see, he's only got so much, authority in this world. And eventually, the Yahweh Bashim Shai is gonna stop, this wickedness. All right, this persecution. It's eventually gonna cease, and then we're gonna actually, be delivered. All right, but hey, we got to go through that straight gate in order to see the basically the light at the end of the tunnel. We got to go through dark places, before we actually get out. It is what it is. But this was just some quick exhortation. Hey brothers, be prepared. Things are coming, and it has to happen. Don't panic. Don't be afraid. Don't get angry. Whatever. Hey, just remember that Yahweh Bashim Shai has these things written that have to come to pass. But I'll say this: hey, once Esau really persecutes the prophets, we're basically done, man. It's a wrap. Because we're not going to be out there, doing this forever and ever. All right, but that's pretty much it. So with that, hey, we're going to end this lesson. Hopefully it was edifying, and we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash.
Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all your brothers out there. Shalom.
Ababa.